thought I might talk a little bit about my channel. Sand Phil, that's my dog. And, well, here's the deal. I know my channel is Banshee 1988, and I used to have a Banshee, and a 1988 model at that. But you know how things go. If you've had off-road toys and things, you buy something, you sell something. I've had this channel now since about 2007, and when I started it, I did have a Banshee. I also had an 86 250R. I've had an 85 350X. I've pretty much had every Honda three-wheeler. 185S, 200X, like I said, 350X. We've hauled out to Glamis a couple times. We've done a little bit of everything. But kind of right now, my channel is on this green monster right here that we call the Sand Squatch. Anyway, I got it because I sold my Banshee, and I had my 250R, which I'd had since it was new, and it just got to where I started wrecking, and you know, I hate to admit it, but I just got older, and getting older brings a lot more pain when you wreck, and you know, when you ride all weekend and then you can't get up and walk to go to work on Monday, it's never a good thing. So anyway, this is kind of how my channel has evolved into what it is now. Anyway, so I traded the three-wheeler for this guy right here, and it was definitely not in this kind of shape when I got it. I will post some videos or some pictures along with this. I'll splice them in here, that shows the sandrail from the pictures the guy sent me from Craigslist when I drove up to go get it. And yeah, I had to drive a long way. I live in southern Oklahoma, almost in Texas, and I had to drive to Kansas to get this thing. So it was quite an ordeal. But anyway, so my channel's all about doing stuff on the sandrail. I'm kind of a low budget kind of guy. I'm a self-employed computer tech, and so I do this for fun. And I don't always do things the right way, I know, but I do them a fun way. And like my granddad always said, there's always something you can learn. And from my channel, you will either learn, hey, look, Sand Phil did it this way and it worked out, or hey, look, Sand Phil broke all his stuff and we definitely don't want to do it like he did it. So, like I said, you'll learn something. I've got a couple projects that we're going to work on. I built a four-wheeler totally from eBay. I bought every part that's on it from eBay. And I built this four-wheeler about 10 years ago. I'll insert some pictures of it right here. But I built it about 10 years ago. So I had it in the 250R, and all of us guys would go to the dunes, and it was kind of a big guy, you know, man-only kind of weekend thing. Well, all of us got older. We all started having kids and stuff, and then all my buddies had kids that wanted to go to the dunes. And anyway, my son was little, so I thought, you know, might not be such a bad thing getting rid of the 250R. He can ride with me in the sandrail. And so that and getting hurt is kind of how I ended up with this sandrail. But anyway, my son's a lot older now. He just turned 16. And so I gave him my four-wheeler. Now, he's taken it to the dunes a couple times, but over the 10 years that I've had it, it definitely needs some refreshing and some updating. And I thought, you know what, we're going to make some videos on working on my four-wheeler too. Or, well, I'm sorry, on my son's four-wheeler. And now my wife seems to think that she wants to go to the dunes too, and my daughter. So I'm running out of seats for everybody. So I've got this plan kind of in my head. It's a really big go-kart, like a really big single-seater go-kart frame that a buddy of mine gave me. It's kind of been passed around through our whole sand dune gang, kind of It's kind of been passed around like a bottle of Crown, but I have it now. And my thoughts are, and I definitely want some input from you viewers on this stuff, is I don't know exactly what to do with it. I don't know what kind of motor, transmission kind of combination I want to put in it, but I really want to build it into a mini sandrail. And that might be a Briggs & Stratton motor with some kind of torque type clutch, or, you know, we might find some kind of, I don't know, motor, you know, motorcycle motor or something to put in it. We might go that way. But I've kind of got an idea that I would really like to build the frame and stuff to look just like this sandrail. I just think that would be cool to have like this sandrail and then a mini-me version of itself sitting right next to it. And my daughter seems to think that'd be a cool idea, and you know what? That'll give me some good, you know, father-daughter time with her too, as well as some father-son time with my son working on the four-wheeler. And I thought, you know what? We might as well just record all this, and maybe we can help some of you guys out there fix your stuff, or how not to do things. I'm pretty good at how not to do stuff. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the four-wheeler that we have, it has a street bike engine in it. It has a Ninja, we call it the Ninja Warrior. It has a Ninja 500 motor in a Warrior frame with a bunch of just about every other Yamaha four-wheeler part on it. Like I said, I built the whole thing off of eBay because my Dune buddies bet me that I couldn't do it. Well, they never paid up on their bet, but I have a four-wheeler now. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Definitely subscribe to my channel. We're going to have some fun. I'm trying to put videos out I try to put videos out on Tuesday and Friday. And that's what we're doing so far. It may end up where we just put them out once a week, but right now we're putting out 2 a week. And yeah, we're definitely going to have some fun.